Unfortunately, the state of financial literacy is not high. It's not what it should be. And it resulted, certainly in the run-up to the financial crisis that we had in 2008, I think that was a cause of some of the problems that afflicted the economy and the financial system. Individuals have very important financial decisions that they have to make, particularly in that instance about credit, life choices like whether or not to buy a house, and if so, how to finance it. And unfortunately, what happened in that crisis is that a lot of individuals made ruinous decisions that they thought would turn out well, but really involved a huge amount of financial speculation and risk. And the end consequence of it was that many people lost their jobs, their homes, and their retirement savings. I really want to applaud the work that the Council on Economic Education does. I think it's essential, as important as the traditional 3 R's, that students, by the time they're in high school, have some training in personal finance and also in economics more broadly. So it's important because just as students are graduating from high school, they're making really critical decisions about their futures. What education and training are they going to get? And in making those choices, they really need to understand the forces that have been at work in our economy that have been pushing down on the wages and job opportunities of those who don't go on to get higher education or specialized training that will have a payoff. And students also at that point often undertake student loans in order to finance that education. And it's wonderful that student loans are available. It can be critical in being able to acquire that education. But for those who make the wrong choices and take on too much and use it to participate in programs that don't have good track records in placing students and seeing that they graduate and get jobs afterwards, it can be a terrible trap that makes it impossible for them to acquire a home later on or to rid themselves of financial debt. So it's critically important to understand economics and personal finance. And I think more broadly than that, for our country, we face critical choices. We have all along and will in the years ahead about a broad range of issues, ranging from climate change to immigration to healthcare, the economy, taxes, inequality, economic growth. And we really rely on an educated public to understand the critical choices that America faces and to make sensible choices that will give our children and their children a bright future.